That's good.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
HodgePodge.
HodgePodge.
All right.
Before we start the...
Are we on 7 minutes?
We're on 7 minutes.
All right.
Before we start this and say, like, welcome to HodgePodge, we have a gift here from Santa Claus.
Santo.
No, it's...
It's
says
Santa's
Santo.
Claus.
It does not say Santo.
It's the Mexican Santa Claus.
It's not...
Here comes Santa Claus.
Santa.
Santa Claus.
There's the rest of the A right there.
Oh, we went through the cat. Okay.
Open this.
You want to take one side, I take the other?
Yeah.
From Santa Claus.
I don't like looking at presents when I...
No?
You guys are really fussing around right now. I'll have to cut this out. You don't like to look at presents when you open them?
No, because it ruins the surprise.
It's mugs. That have-
Uh-oh. No! That's awesome!
What does that one say?
I'm
Fig?
Fig. I'm Dan. I'm Tom.
Nice!
That's awesome.
Dude, that
Nice.
was
That's,
dope.
That's really good.
These are all so good.
That's really good.
That's
awesome.
Those are from my cousin.
You should have watched
really?
it first.
Should have watched.
I don't know where in China that came from.
No, she might have watched them. This is from my cousin Rose,
Dash
That's
definitely
awesome.
didn't watch them. But
aka Posey. Thanks,
That's
Po.
awesome.
Thanks, Poe.
cheers.
Thanks, Poe, for show.
So we used to introduce every podcast with I'm Fig, I'm Fig, I'm Dan, and I'm Tom. We don't do it as much anymore. I've been saying Danny, but
Yeah.
it's still that's our go-to.
It's
thing.
good. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're making a mess.
You were
Oh,
just
shut up.
Sorry.
All right.
cool.
We can't start out the new year without having any whiskey on the table, right?
You're right.
That's right, Tom. Whiskey.
There
Oh, that is incredible.
Incredible.
Nice.
Wow.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
16 for 18.
16 for 18.
Oh, we still haven't said HodgePodge yet.
Well, all right.
HodgePodge, everybody. Welcome to another episode, first one of 2018. Season 2, if you will.
I'm surprised you didn't say 2017.
Nah, I'm good with that.
I'm terrible.
No, you're Tom. I'm Fig. That's Dan.
And I'm terrible.
Terrible.
I'm terrible. I hope there's no, like, dust.
I would have watched that. If
Yeah, I
were
would have
you.
watched it.
I would have watched that. And you know how I get like how I'm weird with food stuff. That little goop that you have going on the other side of the mug is making me uncomfortable.
Oh. Oh, man. So, another episode for...
Nice!
No!
Nice!
Left mine at
You
home.
hit it! You
definitely
hit it.
surprised us with it.
That's awesome.
You had that stuffed in your crotch for how long?
20 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe?
it's been a while.
Did you really?
Thank you, Abby.
Really? Have you got her? That's amazing.
That's the highest note? What is that?
Yeah.
Can you see? Oh, you have the thing on the back.
You got the plastic on still.
I just took it out of the box.
That's why it sounded so
It
weird.
sounded weird. I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Take
keep
the-
it. I think I'm gonna keep it on the plastic.
Oh, boy. That's awesome.
We all have our harmonica now.
Yeah, I left mine at home.
HodgePodge, everybody.
HodgePodge.
2018, first episode of 2018.
It is.
So we had a little bit of a break for Christmas, yeah?
Christmas break.
Christmas and New Year's.
It was a Christmas vacation almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like a Christmas vacation. Fig, you're out in Pittsburgh.
I
Or as
was
I call it,
the Berg.
I call it Pittsburgh.
Or as I call it, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, yeah. I also call it Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fig,
That's
Fig,
another thing you can
Tell
call
me
it.
about Pittsburgh, Fig.
It was cold. It was really cold.
It snowed every day,
It
right?
snowed every day except for the day that I drove in and the day that I drove home. But it was still wonderful to get away out there. I love that town.
Yeah?
It's an awesome town.
I don't know if I've ever been to Pittsburgh.
It's
I've been once.
I think I drove around Pittsburgh. on my
around
way-
Pittsburgh.
I'm
Like
awake.
in Pittsburgh around it? Or like
Yeah, I
Just
got
drove
in
in a
and
circle.
I Magellaned it around the perimeter.
Just touched all the walls.
I went around the perimeter, yeah. But no, on my way to Ohio, I think I had to pass it.
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
If you drove
Yeah.
there, yeah.
So I passed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is
It
only
looked-
like, what,
it looked
2 hours
lovely.
away from Ohio?
Not even.
3?
It's
Yeah.
like an hour away.
It
It's
looked
close to the border.
it looked lovely.
It was nice. We went to Heinz Stadium and Pittsburgh Stadium, whatever they play in. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Pretty cool. It
Nice.
was like
To see a game, or you just went to the
just
stadium?
went to the stadium. We
Nice.
drove by. They were playing
Nice.
football when we drove by. It's pretty cool. It was just
Nice.
way too cold.
Who was playing football?
The Steelers.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
They do okay?
Yeah.
Good.
They won that game.
Good.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Pittsburgh's good. Went to a couple of breweries out there. Got to see my family. It's pretty good.
How long did it take you to get out there?
About 5.5 hours, almost 6. It's not bad. It was an easy drive. I took the new car out there. It was
Took the Kia.
nice and easy.
The Kia
Took
Figueroa.
the Kia Cadenza. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forget which model it was.
Yeah, Italian, Spanish, same thing. Tom, what did you do for New Year's?
Nothing. Just like I planned, pretty
Oh,
much.
okay.
I mean, we went to my family's house for a little bit till around like 10 o'clock, and then we made our way over to one of our friends' house.
Cool.
Yeah, low-key with friends for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
A little bit of whisk.
definitely
A lot
different.
of bit of whisk for me.
Definitely different than when we were 21, 22, where we always felt like we had to do something.
Yeah,
on New
or,
Year's.
I
la-
agree.
or last year, like we said last week,
Or
when,
last
when,
year, yeah.
when I got champagne poured all over
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I prefer not to get the champagne poured all over me.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it was a successful
It
year.
was good.
Yeah, it was
It was awesome.
successful.
I fell asleep on an air mattress.
Nice.
It's usually how I want to spend my first night
Time is just a man-made.
of a year.
Start from the bottom,
Yeah.
move your way from
Yeah.
there.
Time is just a man-made construct anyway. So what are we really celebrating?
Yeah.
That was last week.
Yeah, that was last week.
That's what.
Cats
Let's
and
talk
boxes
for
and
last
shit.
week.
Yeah.
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 Cats and boxes.
I mean,
That's
it's all
all.
it's
that's
all
all-
relative, really.
That's
Yeah.
all. That's all Fig got out of last week. He was talking about
Cats and boxes.
literal cats and
yeah,
boxes.
That's all I was thinking about. Okay.
Well, the one thing you touched on last week that obviously because it's this New Year's time, is everyone talks about New Year's resolutions and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing that he totally put us on blast
I
because when you put it on the internet, it becomes true.
Mhm.
Everything.
And he
is from the
talked
internet.
about the fact that we always, we call ourselves HodgePodge.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do something about that this year. So Fig put us on blast saying that we're gonna have to do something about it.
When you said it, I
You're
was like,
you're it's real
it's like,
now.
Fuck,
Yeah.
Fig, why did you say this?
I know.
Yeah, because then he went and turned the pasta off that he had on the
I
oven,
know.
on the stove.
I
up
know.
there.
On the oven, I put only
On-
dry
Only
pasta in the oven.
I'm just making lasagna sticks.
Yeah,
That's what I call them.
I call them tooth breakers.
These are dry. These are dry. Let's make them more dry.
We need these more dry, guys.
Yeah. But no, I had to put us on blast because I know if I didn't do it, we would never do it. We just talk about it. When we talk a big
How
game.
many years? How many years?
Since
do-
I was like 2.
Not even not even you. Just people. Do they say that they're gonna?
New year, new me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time is a construct. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just another day, bros.
Enough with the cat talk.
No,
You
but
lose me.
but in all seriousness, yes. what I like to call our practice podcast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We talked about this a few months back about different things we were going to give up.
Mhm.
And we kind of hinted to it on some of the previous podcasts
We did.
about how fail that went.
Yep.
I know what you guys are going to talk
How
about.
some people didn't last until they got I think upstairs.
Ooh, a chicken nugget.
But
That was great.
just to make a long story short, we said we were going to give up some things.
Yeah.
A couple of months back, and that lasted for a decent amount of time. I
Yeah.
said I was going to give up soda.
Mhm.
Thomas over here said he was going to give up fried foods, which lasted about 3.5 minutes.
Less than.
Yeah, less than
Thomas and Figueroa over here, Figgy Figo, was going to give up meat.
that. Yeah, that was big.
That was a weird one
Why?
That was a bit
because
the level of balance. It didn't go across the
It
three of
was,
us.
Right.
It was really hard.
Mine
It
was
really
comp-
that's difficult.
Yeah.
Mine was way less difficult than the two of you. I think yours was not as difficult as his. His was the most difficult.
Yours I could have done easy.
So I understand soda isn't as hard to cut out as meat or fried food.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I noticed, and I've done it before, so it's not as hard now where I stopped drinking soda, and I really don't drink it that much like I used to because we've said that before. But I noticed that by cutting out soda, I also inadvertently cut out fast food.
Yeah.
Because
It's
'Cause that's where you
basically
drink soda.
they go
half
hand
the
in
reason
hand.
when you go to McDonald's is to get that delicious fountain soda.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's so tasty.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I read a whole thing online about how they purposely, make it super tasty because that's one of the things that drives you to eat their delicious,
Yeah.
not nutritious food. So I stopped going there because I'm like, I don't want chicken nuggets and water. What's wrong with me? So I cut that out too. When I heard that
I
this-
would want that.
When I heard that this guy started making all these caveats about how, well, I'm not gonna eat fried food, but when I go on vacation, I'm gonna eat fried food. I just want to make that clear. And then this one, when he finds a nice cut of lamb, he's like, I'm done.
Listen. When you go a month without having meat, and then someone says, "Hey, it's restaurant week. Do you want to go to this Lebanese restaurant with me?" I'm like, "Sure." Lebanese sounds easy enough to be able to find something that's not meat. And then you see a lamb burger. as
you
one of
have
their
to
specials.
at that point.
And I'm looking around and I see other people eating a lamb burger. I'm like, that looks so good.
Yeah.
No, but what did you say when you sat down? You were just like, well, that's it. I guess
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, that's it. I decision made.
Yeah.
And I had it,
Decision
and
made.
it was the best burger. And I don't know if it's because I haven't had meat in a while, or it was just that good. It was
No,
really
because
good.
lamb on any lamb is good.
Yeah,
Lamb
and
is
just
the best.
as a burger.
Yeah.
I lost my marbles.
Yeah.
So that's why I basically said that we should do percentage of
I agree.
of
I
weight
agree. I
lost.
agree with percentage because it's different if I lose 5 pounds than if Dan lose 5 pounds because I'm
Right.
much heavier than him.
Right.
It's not even about. To me, it's not. Take it bigger than that. It doesn't have to be that. It's we're gonna use 2018 to make sure we're not HodgePodge. Let's just be healthy. That's all.
Well, I
mean,
was going to
think
say that too. Yeah. I mean,
it's the healthiness is key.
not even physically, but mentally.
Ooh, that's a
That's
great one.
That's huge.
Right.
I
That's
need
huge.
that big
Yeah,
time.
I know because
You
it's
gotta
hard.
Start hanging out with me more often.
Mentally, you're great.
Mentally, I'm awesome.
Best you've ever been.
I'm always.
And who's mental? You?
I mean, 100%.
Wait, are you telling yourself that you're great?
I am great.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Yeah.
what I want. I want that.
Exactly. You got to start
Ooh.
hanging out with me more.
It's like I'm hanging out with Tony Robbins.
I am Tony Robbins.
Well, it's not. It's like you said, Tom. It's about being healthy mentally and physically. That's really, to me, I think should be my overarching goal for 2018. I have a couple of personal goals that I'd like to achieve as well.
Right.
But I think that's the big one.
Yeah.
Is because I know for a fact, and that's one of the things I wanted to talk about when we mentioned, this weight loss thing last week and everything, when we on our last podcast was, I don't remember because my weight fluctuates more than Christian Bale getting ready for a movie role, and I just made that up, and that's
Yeah,
a goal.
that's great.
That's
Yeah.
great, but it's true. I'm the machinist Christian Bale,
Yeah.
or him in American Hustle. I'm either gaining weight or dropping weight left and right, and that really happens so much. Everything I eat just shows on me.
Right.
Yeah,
And-
I'm the Jonah Hill. I'm either really fat or just a little fatter.
I was gonna say I'm like Kevin Smith. I'm just gonna skyrocket through my whole life, and then when I get to a certain point, I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm done being fat.
Yeah.
That's it.
But the thing that makes me nervous is when I did lose weight, except for a few years ago when I was at the gym, and I
Yeah.
could tell I was getting toned and getting healthy, and I was teaching at the gym, so I was always there 24/7. I noticed then, but then a few years before that, like 2009, I remember getting in super in shape when maybe 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and I let it go to shit again because just with eating, that's it.
Yeah.
I've always been active. I'm not. I live a sedentary
Sedentary.
Sedentary.
Yeah.
lifestyle. I don't really. I mean, I have an office job, but I'm always active. I'm at the gym 5 times a week probably.
Right.
But the food was getting out of control.
Yeah.
When I lost weight, I don't remember feeling like I had dropped a lot of weight, and that's not good.
But
Like
he
in
was
other words, I would look in the mirror and still be like, "Man, what's going on with that double chin?
Yeah.
Not good."
But he
Yeah,
was up
yeah,
like
yeah.
150. Like he was.
No, I was like one. Yeah, no, I think I dipped below 165.
That's where I
maybe.
was. I was 155.
Were you guys really?
Yeah.
I haven't been that weight since like 5th grade.
In
You wouldn't believe-
2006.
You wouldn't believe how heavy I was if I told you guys now. You wouldn't believe it.
10 years ago, I was like, I was best shape of my life.
Yeah.
I would go outside and run 5 miles a day.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
A day.
That's crazy.
So for me, I've never broken like a 4-mile barrier. But even last summer, even when I was like, okay, I need to get back in shape, I was probably running like a 5K
Nice.
every day.
Yeah.
But that the food took over again.
Yeah.
Penne vodka with marinated chicken from Stelton Pizza took over.
That sounds delicious right now.
You've had it, and
I know.
and I lived
I
up to the hype.
It's really
Episode
good.
2, callback. It lived up to the hype. But for me, I don't remember being that skinny, and that scares me because
Yeah.
I want to feel like I know that I've done some good work to my bod. You know what I mean?
For me, it was more about feeling like
Good.
I just felt happy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, like I come home, I'm just like,
And you're
I
breathing, and you're.
Hey, I ran up the stairs to get the fucking whiskey, and I'm just like
Yeah.
huffing and puffing.
So basically, what we're saying is we're gonna take this seriously.
I really want to.
Okay.
No, I hope so because Tom, not to get too serious, but it is a serious topic.
Yeah.
Because you want to feel happy.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I know how happy I felt when I knew I was taking care of myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And same thing for you. When you were doing Tough Mudders a few years back, you were in the best shape of your life.
I was. Well,
know?
second best shape of my life. Yeah.
But the one thing that I learned from one of my friends who's is an amazing shape, an awesome bodybuilder, and an awesome personal trainer. When I told him, I was like, I love food so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love food.
Yeah.
I think about food all the time.
It's not the bad. That's not the bad thing.
No, it's thinking about the wrong food all the time. But
Right.
he told me, he was like, if you want, like, I would tell him sometimes I'd have a piece of fun-size Hershey's after dinner. My dad got me hooked on that, and my dad's in great shape, and my dad.
I remember you saying that. Every
Yeah.
time I eat
Yeah.
one, I'm like, oh, Danny does this after dinner.
I'm glad that you think about me when
Yeah,
you do that.
yeah.
What else do you think about me when you do?
You don't want to know.
Masturbates.
Okay, got it.
I mean,
So you went there.
Yeah.
He told me don't worry about it. So, but my dad got me into that, and it's like my stomach knows the meal has been completed. The meal is completed
Yeah.
because you've had your fun size chocolate.
expect no further.
Yeah, and he told me, my friend told me, he was like, if you want that piece of chocolate, he said, eat that chocolate, because if you don't eat that piece of fun size chocolate, you're gonna be thinking about that chocolate, and you're gonna keep thinking about it, and the next thing you know, you're gonna have a giant bar of chocolate.
Right.
Just satisfy that hunger pang.
Right.
And so even for me,
Hunger pang.
yeah, the hunger pang. So even for me, when it comes to, I love going to, having some Chinese buffet every now and then.
Ooh.
Don't take those creature comforts away.
Right.
Just don't indulge every single day.
Don't do it every day.
and don't overindulge when you do indulge.
Yeah.
So
I used to preach this at the gym all the time when I taught there, and it's true state. It's not rocket science.
No,
you know?
no. Honestly, what it comes down to is it's a numbers game.
it is.
It truly is a numbers game.
Yeah,
And when
like,
you-
like you're saying, like a numbers game, like Mario teaches typing stuff.
Exactly.
Like that. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
An
Someone
actual
is
numbers
someone
game
is
software.
running. We are in the Matrix,
Yeah.
and
Right.
someone is just typing. And
Cue Matrix screen effect.
Tank, we're going to need a signal soon.
So basically, that controlling me is just a really lazy 12-year-old.
Yes.
exactly.
I need my 12-year-old to grow up.
No, but in all seriousness, it's a numbers game, and what it comes down to is calories.
Yeah.
Calories in versus calories out.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I know a lot of people who tell me that that's not how it goes, and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point where I don't give a fuck what you think or what other people think. When I come up with an idea of me wanting to that, and that's probably why I haven't kept up with being, better in shape or like eating better and stuff like that, is because when I say I don't want a piece of chocolate or a cookie to someone, they go, "Oh, come on, it's just one piece." No, it's not just one piece.
Yeah.
To me, it's a downward spiral
It's a
for me.
gateway.
It's a
It's a
gateway.
Yeah.
I don't want it. So
Right.
don't. When I say no,
Yeah.
accept
but also,
it.
No
also
means no.
Right.
In all situations.
In all situations.
But also you got. But to your point, you do what's best for you. If people, if
I
you,
agree. I 100%
No, yeah,
agree.
but
with
if
that.
you do the research that you want to do, and people want to count macros and get really into it and count those kind of numbers, like the actual macros of the meals,
right,
then do that. If you want to count calories, count calories. If you want to join Weight Watchers, join Weight Watchers. Do whatever you want
Right.
to do.
If-
Just it's all about, like it goes back to what you said and what you said, which is true. You just want to be mentally and physically happy.
Yeah.
right.
And I know what you mean. I know the feeling of feeling happy. I don't feel happy now when I have to put on a size bigger pants, or when I'm going to Target and I'm sweating trying to, try on things. Like I
I
hate
know, right? I
I
hate
hate
trying
that.
on clothes because you're just like so sweaty, and I'm just like,
It's
I
true.
look like shit and everything
And
now.
that's always the stereotypical thing that comes with girls. Like girls hate trying on things so they feel fat. Guys go through that too.
Of course.
And for me, that summer when I lost a bunch of weight and took care of myself at the gym, I loved trying on clothes, man. I was feeling
I
it.
know, right? Isn't it nice to like try stuff on, and you're just like, this looks good on me. This looks good on me.
Yeah.
This looks good on me.
Man, I had a
wouldn't
great.
know.
No, you took, especially when you were doing the Tough Mudder stuff. You were in phenomenal shape.
Yeah, but I never really dressed fancy or anything those couple of years.
Oh well, I just mean like anything, like
Oh.
just putting on a T-shirt and being
Yeah.
okay with
Putting
that.
on your square tee.
Yeah,
Like when-
squirties.
When I was a size small. A
Really?
size small. I have shirts. I since threw them out, but I have shirts that were an adult large. Sorry, a child's large.
Wow.
Yeah, band shirts
Yeah.
that I had, and I would remember going to those shows wearing these shirts, and they were tight. Don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, they were tight, but I still
Yeah.
had shirts that I fit in like that, and I was
Wow.
like, it's crazy to think about.
Yeah, when we talked about fat thighs, which you said before, I've noticed it in my thighs. I know that my legs are so thick, and
Yeah.
they're just so big, and I'm looking on Google and having to search men fat thigh loss, lose fat in thighs, like those kind of searches. I don't want to Google search that. I want to be like, men looks great in jeans. Oh wait, I don't want to Google that.
Yeah,
Do I look good in jeans? I want to Google that.
guys' thighs.
So
Guys
naked.
thighs, yeah. Guys with a Z, thighs
Yeah.
with a Z.
So we've talked about it enough. What are we going to do about it? What do we want to put in place?
Right. Well, I was gonna say, how do we want to hold each other accountable?
Like,
for
exactly.
it?
So percentage-wise sounds like the best and fairest way to compare,
Right.
because obviously we all are different weights. What should be our punishment
Well,
Like,
before,
are we doing
before
weekly
you say that,
weigh-ins?
well,
Are we
before you say
doing-
that, I was going to say if we want to talk about being healthy and maybe it would inspire other people to kind of be healthy as well. It doesn't even like I kind of agree with the way we did it where we were giving up something because that's like something we can hold each other accountable for. I'm not saying we have to do it, but I'm saying
Yeah.
in that same vein, if it's something that it's just honor system first off, but secondly, it's something where there would be a punishment in place if
Yeah.
we didn't do it to
Yeah.
hold each other accountable. If it's weight loss stuff, say you're doing everything you want, like you're doing everything right that you want to do to lose weight, but you still might not drop any lbs on the scale, and that's normal. Like in
Yeah,
other words, you might be
that
putting
happens.
on muscle.
I would
but
definitely lose lbs.
I would
but that's
also.
I'm
just
saying,
me.
but
Yeah.
you might be there might be a time where that plateaus or something.
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't want to get slapped in the balls with a coat hanger or whatever the punishment might be.
I
because
agree.
you didn't drop lbs, but really you
That's a
stuck
good idea,
to
though.
you stuck to the regiment that you wanted to do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
mean,
think what we should do is just declare the fact that we're going to do it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Declare it,
Yeah.
and we could
right.
always come up with ideas of what
punishments.
could be
Okay.
as we go on.
Sounds
because
good.
this isn't going to be like a 1-2 week thing.
No.
No, ideally it'd be the whole year.
Ideally, I would rather it be the rest of my life.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and try to stay healthy for forever.
Forever.
I know. You know. I
The thing is,
yeah, go.
you do have to cheat. Obviously, it's not going to be a whole life
well,
of
that's-
like
that's
chicken
the
and
point.
broccoli.
That's well.
mean,
That's the whole point. The whole point is that we're going to be doing percentage.
Yeah,
So that's why, like,
exactly.
you know, if you want to have a cup of ice cream, have a cup of
Which
ice
is
cream.
fine.
No,
as
honestly,
as compared to now, which we have a cup of ice cream whenever we want. Now we'll just have it as a
You
treat.
have that in the back of your mind.
Which exactly.
Yeah.
That's the
Like
key.
if you want to have a slice of pizza, have the slice of pizza.
Right.
I just can't have 4 slices anymore.
See, that's my problem. My whole problem is that I just
portion
like
control. Yeah.
portion
Yeah,
control is
exactly.
huge for me.
So believe me, if you start doing the right thing and you have whatever you want, just change the amount of it. We'll hit our goals,
right.
and we'll just keep getting better until we reach our plateau, which is fine. But as long as we get healthier while we're doing it, why not?
As when I order Applebee's Carside to go and they give me like three things of silverware, you know you've gone too far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
When you're like,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
just for me.
Yeah,
That happens a lot with
Mm.
sushi for me.
yeah.
I'll order sushi and they'll put like seven chopsticks in there. I'm like, wow, yeah, okay. I have a gym membership that I've been paying a year of that I've probably gone to the gym maybe 15 times.
Are you
last
gonna
year.
Are you gonna get out and exercise more if you
Yeah.
want to be serious about this?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. Oh, that's
absolutely.
100% what I'm
Yeah.
going to do.
I
There's no way for me to lose weight other than go to the gym.
Yeah.
and eat better.
I think I'm gonna go to slow progression, because I know if I kill myself the first day, it's just gonna be in my mind of
Of
how
course.
much it hurts
Of
and
course.
how much. Why am I doing this to myself?
Sure.
So I think I'm gonna start with eating healthier first, and then slowly progress into doing a little bit of workout here, a little bit of workout there, until eventually I feel more comfortable doing it every day or
Right.
5 days a week.
It's a nice dance, a choreographed dance that you have to put together, including the food as well.
Yeah.
Abs are made in the kitchen. That's what they always say. Abs are
Yeah.
made in the kitchen.
I mean, I don't even want abs.
No, I know.
I just
I want.
I want to be healthy and to be able to wear clothes without having rolls. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all.
And I want to stop ordering rolls from Haitia's Bakery. So
I mean,
much.
I'll never stop doing that.
I order so many rolls. I just love rolls.
Shout out to Haitians.
Shout out to Haitia's. All right, so let's put a button on this,
Okay.
which is going to be, we cemented the idea that we want to make sure that 2018 means we're gonna, as a HodgePodge group, take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it safe to say that betwixt us
Ooh, in betwixt.
and betwixt us,
Mhm.
our goal for this year? Can I be bold?
Be bold.
Can I
Yeah.
be bold and say by the end of 2018, betwixt us, we'll lose 60 pounds?
I think that's easily done.
You say that.
I honestly think that would be easily.
If I
easily done.
fillet off one breast, that's 60 pounds.
So do you want me to go be bolder and say 100 pounds betwixt us?
Everybody could lose 30 pounds.
Ah.
You don't think so?
You know how hard it was for me to lose 30 pounds last time? Like that was the best shape I was in was 2 years ago, and I was doing CrossFit every day.
So
when you look at me right now, how much weight do you think I have to lose?
133. But let me let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's talk weight.
Yeah, let's talk weight.
How much do you weigh?
I weighed myself on January 2nd,
Okay.
and I was 255.
Okay.
You won't believe it if I told you.
I'm gonna say mine, and you're probably not gonna believe what I am.
Probably like I weighed myself at my doctor's appointment. I think I'm like 202.
I'm 248. 248.
Okay.
So
I am the chunkiest. Thanks for proving my
You guys-
point.
but can I just say this too? Because all right, I'm gonna take this back real quick. We're all dead sexy. I'm just putting that out there for you.
No, we
guys.
were we
No, you're Fig is cute as a button. Fig is cute as a button.
not with that face.
Let me see. Give me your cute as a button face. Oh dear me.
That's how. That's my.
Tom, let's all be our sexy face.
That's my
Ready?
dating
Give me-
profile picture.
Give me your sexy face.
Hurts my neck doing this. All right.
Okay. So that's our sexy.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's bring it back.
Yeah.
So like I said, was we all could lose 30 pounds. You don't think that you could get down to 170?
it's not about. I just want to be healthy. Because the other thing,
Right.
the other thing I stopped doing when I got healthy was I stopped looking at the scale because I was putting on muscle. I just knew that when I looked in the mirror, I liked what I saw back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I want to get that feeling again.
I just know that if I'm 255, I'm not at my best shape.
No, right. So I'm saying I'm not going to
So,
worry about lbs.
The best I've been in my adult life has been 225, and that was me 2 years ago when I was doing
Right.
CrossFit. 30 pounds is a lot,
Absolutely.
which is why I'm saying 100 pounds betwixt the three of us is going to be at least 33.333 pounds repeating
definitely
per
repeating.
person.
Yes, definitely repeating.
So if you're comfortable,
100 pounds is a lot.
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's why I wanted to
Especially with Dan. Dan's not as
he's
fat
not
as
no,
us.
he's not. So that's why I started with 60.
Guys, I carry it
So,
well, and I don't think you're fat.
60's good.
60 is good. I think 20, 20, 20, which even if we do 25, 25, and 10,
Right.
that's fine because that's really
Right.
that to be healthier. That's really what I feel like we need to do.
We're trying to get the pudge out of HodgePodge.
Yeah, we're trying to
that's
get the
right.
pudge
Okay.
out. That should be our logo this year.
That's right. Get
Get
the pudge out of HodgePodge.
That's not a logo. That's a tagline.
That's our tagline for this year. Get the pudge out of HodgePodge.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
All
Okay,
right.
guys.
So that's another episode, guys.
Yeah, that's another episode.
Yo.
That's episode 1 of 2018.
Season 2.
Season 2.
I do hope that this will help other. I mean, if we're talking about it, getting it out there, and we're trying to follow through on things, I hope
Yeah.
that other people will do the same. I'm not trying to call them New Year's resolutions because I feel like that has a negative connotation.
Right.
Let's just say what you want to better yourself with. Let's try to better ourselves
Yeah.
for 2018.
Right.
Hashtag FitFam. Hashtag FitLife.
Who is this?
Hashtag
Hello? Who is
okay.
this? New year, new me. Who is this?
That's not. You're trying. You're reaching. You're reaching. You're leaving? That's great. Fig is gone with that. So, Fig, you want to say who you are? I'm Dan.
No, we can't end like that.
Yeah,
that was
we
terrible.
No, that was so
I'm
good.
Tom. See you guys.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us this week.
Please like and subscribe down below.
Yes. iTunes, iHeartRadio, Facebook, YouTube, Pornhub, everywhere.
Squish all those like buttons.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.